Yo, what is up YouTube? It's your boy Bobby D, and I'm back again with another hot and juicy video. And as always, I'm joined by the swollest hair consultant in Texas, Steve Cook.
Bobby.
Thanks for being on my channel, Steve. And when Steve's here to talk about hair. And Steve, for tonight, the topic is, I'm always, looking online for, ways to preserve your hair and whatnot. And, even, the Finasteride treatments, we talk about that all the time. And, sometimes get on Reddit, you see that, if you take Finasteride, if you stop it, you're gonna have, I guess post-Finasteride syndrome, which a video we talked about before. So if you just stop it, I guess cold turkey, does that can like mess up your sex drive and give you all sorts of problems, or what do you think?
What do I think? I don't think so. I'll tell you that, Bobby. Number one is I don't see these side effects. Mm-hmm. Now I've got enough experience and enough years under my belt talking to patients, a lot of patients, obviously a lot in the educational part of this industry. That's my passion. So let's just say, for argument's sake, I'm talking to 6-7 patients a day. And let's say out of those 6-7 patients a day, the doctors that I'm associated with coast to coast, north and south, they're writing 5 prescriptions a day. Mm-hmm. Easy math. Just not seeing these symptoms or these side effects that people are talking about. Mm-hmm. The actual, if you're referring to the post-Finasteride syndrome kind of thing, that has come up from cold turkey, Finasteride. To my knowledge, it's got a 48-hour half-life. It's out of your system very quickly. I'm not a doctor. I have no medical training. I guess the argument out there online is that it somehow does something to your body once you stop, and I've yet to learn what that is.
Yeah, because for example, for me, I have anxiety and stuff, and I quit taking Finasteride for a certain period of time, and I had no issues when I stopped, and then when I got back on, no issues either. So I just,
Yeah, I mean, I hear everything all day long, and I will hear people all the time talk about stopping Finasteride. Usually the excuses, and I think we've done some stuff on that, is I got lazy, I ran out of a prescription, my wife was thinking about getting pregnant, and she read something or whatever this is, but then for some reason, I guess it's just the fact that they don't get back on because they're busy. I'll give them that. Yeah. But in the meantime, I've never heard once. I've never heard once of someone say, I got off intending to get back on after my wife got pregnant, and I had this real problem. I've never heard that.
I think for me, it's just more of like, if you think about it, anxiety, it just causes you to, freak out.
Well, I got a little anxiety myself. Yeah. So, I think there's an advice out there, and I don't want to sound like a life coach, right? But we can have anxiety about anything, and when we read things online, I'll give you an example, and this is just good advice. There's certain things that I've, been through in my life that I've had to work on, and I do not go online and read about it because I know what happens.
It just makes it worse.
I don't know if it's anxiety or OCD, but it kind of, so you're on this rabbit hole, and then if you Google it to just kind of reassure yourself, then you go to this rabbit hole.
You just make yourself worse.
So, but Bobby, of course, because, you have so many fans on your channel, you might want to tell all your viewers, look, if you really are concerned about it, you see a family physician. And of course, we have all our specialists, the hair doctors that work with this medicine every day. They go to these kind of symposium, these annual meetings, and they have some really good modules in there. They have these bi-monthly newsletters, which are like for nerds. I mean, that's like, I can barely read make out like 3 of the sentences. It's so technical and medical. So they really do a good job of that. And again, I scan these things, I look at these things. I'm a nerd, I can't get enough information, and I'm just not finding anything, even anecdotally, that is saying that, this is very harmful.
Yeah. Appreciate it, Steve. Well, thanks for the info as always.
My pleasure.
And guys, if you like my channel, be sure to like and subscribe, and also check out Defeating Hair Loss, Steve's channel. I make an appearance every now and then to say hi.
I'm out.
So be sure to check out Steve as well and subscribe to his channel, and then we will see you next time.